Hey everybody, it's Kimmy and Mark again. I am interviewing Mark for the second time. I want to say I appreciate all the comments you guys left. They were really nice, and I know Mark appreciates it as well.
Absolutely, thank you.
And
Appreciate the love.
yeah, definitely. You guys are really nice. So we're going to talk about a few things, and I wanted to ask Mark a few things so that he maybe can explain. So Mark, what's up with this dual diagnosis I keep hearing about?
Dual diagnosis is substance abuse and mental illness together, which about 80% of people that struggle with substance abuse also have some sort of bipolar, schizophrenia, schizoaffective disorder, depression, definitely. And it's hard to get a diagnosis when you mixing those things. Is it the mental health aspect, or is it the drugs that's doing it to you? And that's why it's so hard to get your finger on the pulse of what the hell is going on. Especially when you get clean, that's when the battle really starts to begin, because I have a condition called anhedonia. All the dopamine in my brain has been completely used up, and all the receptors are burned out. Dopamine is the only brain chemical that will not replenish itself once you burn it out and pretty much flood your brain for so many years with dopamine, it stops working the right way. So it's almost like a perpetual state of depression. You don't enjoy nothing. You go to Cedar Point, or you go out to eat, and you go bowling, and everything's just kind of like meh, and it's hard, after being a drug addict for 15 years, it's really hard to find something that you enjoy. Luckily I have a penchant for, reading books, and I like to go out to eat, and, there's a few things that get me by, but
It's just not the same anymore,
And, the medication is something I wanted to talk about, because it's a Pandora's box. I've been on every psych med you could probably imagine. When I was locked up, they had me on Haldol, which is a nasty tranquilizer antipsychotic.
I've heard of that, yeah.
Yeah, when I was in the joint in Florida, I slept probably for about 4 months straight. I'd get up from my trays, I'd hit the shower every couple of days, and then I would just sleep. That was it. And it fucked me up. It left me with this shit called tardive dyskinesia. It's where you have uncontrolled movements in your body, your mouth, your eyes. I don't know if you can even tell with my videos that I have kind of a twitch to me.
Yeah.
And, that shit's permanent. So you got to watch what you take. I've been on Abilify, Latuda, Celexa, Prozac, Clozaril, Invega, Prolixin. I've been on Thorazine. Let's not even talk about that shit. Thorazine's got to be the nastiest shit out there. And you name it. So when you do that, you're just muddying the waters even more. Unfortunately, I didn't have nobody putting money on my books, when I was on the inside.
That's a big thing too in jail.
So I had to get, my pill hustle was how I ate. So, I was getting prescribed Seroquel, Wellbutrin, Artane, which is kind of like a muscle relaxer, and I was getting Remeron to sleep. And, in there, people will, a good night's sleep, you can't put a price on that when you're locked up, trust me.
Yeah, I remember you said sleep is very important in there.
Well, yeah, because you can't sleep, you know what I mean? It's just...
So everyone wants, like, sleeping pills or, like, stuff that makes...
Oh, man, they go like hotcakes.
Wow.
Everything does.
Is it because it makes time go by faster, or...
Anything, just to get out of the state of mind you're in.
God, that's gotta be horrible. I can't even imagine.
But that's the same, that's the same addict behavior as you have in the street. You're just not doing it with the other thing. You might stop using drugs, but that addict behavior still continues.
Right, and people
through
still
the shit you do. You get a job, and you find yourself shooting little moves, and that's still that addict mentality.
Yes.
You're not using no more. So, I wanted to really touch on that. Watch out when it comes to the psych meds, because they don't tell you what the side effects are. You know, a lot of them are, I've been on Zyprexa, I've been on almost every. I feel like a guinea pig. But for me, the one thing that did work was Wellbutrin, because it works on your dopamine receptors and it replenishes your dopamine.
Yeah, that helped with me too.
Wellbutrin was pretty all right. I'm not advocating nothing. You guys got to do your homework, talk to your doctor or whatever. I'm the furthest thing there is from a licensed professional that should be giving advice on medication, but that's just where it's at. And it's a sad thing, but a lot of people think just because they quit and they got a little bit of clean time, they won. But they don't understand that, that's when the fight really begins.
That's so true. That is so true. People say, like, I just have to throw this out here really quick. Maddie says, like, oh, you couldn't walk in my shoes. Try working 2 jobs, trying to do it clean, going to the clinic every day, raising your son. Try doing that. You know what I'm saying, Mark?
Well, exactly. And I respect that. That's because you're a grinder and a hustler. You know what I mean? You want to make that shit happen. That's really what separates, the boys from the men, so to speak, is when you get, what you do when you get clean.
Right. And
you know what I mean?
Exactly. And people that try to reach and help. If someone wants to get clean, they're going to get clean. It's not going to take a friendship. I mean, people think, oh, if I just am friends with this person, it will work. It doesn't work like that. You just know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like that with you, wasn't it? Like, you just knew.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to every rehab in I've been to Maple Grove, Brighton Hospital, Sacred Heart, Lighthouse Point.
Who meant a Sacred Heart?
Yeah.
To throw that out there.
Yeah, I've been to Sequoia House in Pontiac, Harbor Light, Harbor Oaks. I've been to Eastwood Clinic, and a plethora of all the other ones. All this rehab does is give you tools.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Sacred Heart was the best one to me. If you're serious about your sobriety and you go to Maple Grove and Brighton Hospital is like a country club. They got a roast beef carving station at dinner, an omelet station at breakfast. Sacred Heart's all about recovery. Bare bones shit.
Right.
So that, to me, that was the best place. But I mean, you could have a warehouse full of tools.
Exactly.
If you don't take them tools and do something with it, you are not gonna go anywhere. Rehab just gives you tools. It does not make you clean.
Exactly. And that's what people don't understand. They think like, oh, you go to rehab, you're gonna be fixed. The real thing, they tell you what to do. Like like he said, it gives you tools. It doesn't mean you're automatically fixed. Like,
and then I kicked 120 milligrams of methadone in Macomb County Jail.
Oh my God, that's my worst fear.
On the concrete in the Bam Bam with the turtle
psych
suit
ward.
on. Yeah.
Yeah,
mental health.
They don't give you clothes either, right?
No, you get a Velcro turtle suit and you're naked underneath.
Yeah. Oh my! I see it in the video. Oh my God.
They just left me on. I sat on the ground. They just left me in there. Lights blazing 24 hours a day.
Yes, the lights are on all the time in the psych part there.
Man, I mean, if hell exists, that's got to be the closest.
I can't imagine on the Did you have a person in your cell at all there? I can't remember.
Yeah, sometimes.
How was that when you were getting sick? Like, was it annoying or did you?
Everything's annoying, especially when they bring the trays in and you gotta smell that nasty shit.
The smells are very sensitive. I remember when I first got clean, I was so sensitive to any smell. I can't. It was like, ugh, like everything smelled bad. Everything like grossed me out. It was weird. Like your smells.
And I was sick for probably about
methadone and
30. I didn't sleep probably about from 2 to 3 weeks. I didn't sleep. I was absolutely psychotic. I was seeing floaters and shadow people, and
they're like pretty hard. That place is.
And they were giving me meds to sleep, and it was just making it worse.
Oh my God! And you wake up and you're hell again. And there's no clock either, so you don't know what time it is, right?
Yeah, time doesn't matter.
Time doesn't matter.
I count you, but you can count the time by when they do the rounds and everything like that.
Oh,
when they sent me to the Federal Correctional Institute down in Miami, I told them that I had schizoaffective disorder because I have to see the psych doctor to get my meds right so I can hustle.
Right.
Well, they ended up classifying me and put me at in a mental health part, which was a mixed level, and it was horrible. It
Oh
was
my
absolutely
God.
terrible.
What was it like? Like, what were the people like?
Uh, Being in a mixed, see, I was there for white collar stuff, so being in a mixed level, they kind of misclassified me.
Yeah, because you were with like serious like dudes. I remember you said
Oh
like.
yeah,
So what happened to you?
Most of the people I was with, I was going to the FC. I went to they ended up transferring me to FCC Coleman, the satellite camp there.
Okay.
They have two. They have USP, which is the United States Penitentiary. That's like the maximum security, and then FCI's is the Federal Correctional Institute.
Okay.
And luckily, after they reclassified me, they put me at a Coleman in Sumter County, which was, I mean, that was a gravy ticket. It was a camp. You know, I was because I used to be a broker. They had me teaching GED class.
Oh, that's cool. So you got to help people.
Yeah, they had frisbee golf and shit. Yeah, it was the polar opposite of where they put me originally.
Right.
But back to the psych med thing is you know, probably better off staying away from everything and getting all your brain chemicals and receptors together the right way.
Right.
See how you feel from there, and then, you know, I don't know. Psychiatrists nowadays are a joke, though. They're just there to prescribe you medicine. They don't talk to you. They don't ask you nothing. It ain't no Sigmund Freud type shit.
No,
it's not like
not
Carl
at
Jung,
all.
where you sit on a couch and, you know, tell me about your mother.
No, it's not like that.
You
at
go
all.
in
It's
there,
like,
oh, here's, you know.
for me, it's to be like, well, why do you want to mix this?
I remember I went with you to the psychiatrist, right?
Yeah.
We're going there, you know, just to get some SSRI, like Zoloft or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe Cymbalta, SNRI. And he automatically writes a script for Klonopin and Adderall.
I remember that. Yes.
You know, I'm clean.
I remember that.
My stomach starts churning.
It was bad. It was
Literally.
bad, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. It was bad.
And Kimmy knew what was coming.
I knew. I was so sad and depressed, and that's like, I'm like, why Klonopin? What was it? It was Klonopin, and what was the other one? Adderall, right? Adderall and Klonopin.
Yeah.
See, the reason I was like that, I know how he is when he takes a bunch of them, and it's not the same mark. It's like almost like.
Let me tell you something. It ain't not nice, especially because I have that tardive dyskinesia.
Oh God, it was hell.
Any stimulants make that shit so much worse. I remember one time when I was in jail, I was getting ready to go to court, and I was, you know, I was doing my tardive dyskinesia, and these two dudes, when I walked out of the day room, one of them was like, that motherfucker looked like he was breakdancing.
Didn't you one time on Xanax or something didn't take the deal or something, and you ended up having to do a longer time?
Oh yeah, I was blacked out. I pled guilty.
Yeah, that story was crazy.
In Sterling Heights, it was a stupid retail fraud, and I went in front of video court in front of Judge Massaroni, and I'm blacked out pretty much. I remember, you know, little snippets, and I told him, I said, listen, at the video arraignment, I said I want to plead guilty, which everybody knows that's suicide.
Right.
You don't ever plead guilty at video court.
Why'd you want to plead guilty? Oh, you weren't thinking?
I wanted to get it over with. I didn't want to go back there.
You just didn't want to go. Okay.
I don't know what my logic was.
You were out of that. Your brain. You were just out
logic
there.
didn't exist at that point.
Oh my God.
He told me, he's like, I would advise against that. The judge did. And I'm like, no. I just want to get taken care of. I want to plead guilty.
Oh my God.
Man. A 1-year misdemeanor, which I probably would have got probation for. He gave me 9 months in Macomb County Jail.
Yes, yep. And I remember you telling me that 9 months when you could have had probation because of Xanax.
I was sick. I didn't even remember. I woke up in the holding cell. I had a yellow piece of disposition in my pocket. I opened it up. It says 9 months, MCJ, track 1 and track 2.
Oh my God. What were you thinking when you seen that? Like...
I don't think Webster could come up with any words in the dictionary to really describe how fucked up that was.
You're probably like, what the fuck did I just do with this stupid light? Hang on, guys. There we go.
Wow.
Sorry.
Anyways, so that was back in 2009. I remember the dates. It was December 5th to July 21st.
Wow, I remember what I was doing in that. Yep, I was dancing at that time.
So all you guys,
Yep.
I highly
know him yet.
recommend not pleading guilty in video court or at any arraignments without a lawyer.
Yeah, do not do that.
You know. And another thing they need to get rid of is this bond shit for non-offensive. If you got money, you can bond out and fight your case from the outside. If you ain't got money and you're broke, you got to sit in county jail and try to fight a case from county jail with that busted ass law library.
Yeah, nope.
You know what I mean?
It's hard to get a pen, isn't it, in there or something?
You know, you got to order a pencil and a pad of paper. If you're indigent, have no money, your ass out.
That's messed up. They need to do something about that because that's really not fair. That's not fair at all.
And they even said there was, I forgot what the statistic was, but people that fight their cases from the outside as opposed to being locked up when they go to jail, they have, like, I forgot how much better of a success rate they have with their cases, because you could just keep, you know, setting it off, adjourning it, because you're going home. When you're in jail, you want to get the fuck out of there. You're more inclined to take a punk ass plea deal just to go home, and then you get the conviction.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Big deal. If you're there 90 days, they're gonna offer you credit time served. Like, you're not gonna take that.
Right, because tell everybody. Oh, I was gonna say really quick. What was that thing you said about the people that go in jail? There's different phases. You said, what was that? Do you remember that? Or
when you go to jail?
Yeah, this is funny.
No, when you first go to jail and you're in that little first holding cell, that stage right there is denial. You don't think, nah, I'm getting out of here. This is bullshit. I ain't staying here. This is not getting. I'll be out of here. This ain't gonna stick.
In and out of the phone with the lawyer.
Then the second stage is rationalization, where you're on the phone with your people, calling bondsmen, trying to figure out what you're gonna do, getting a little bit more comfortable, everything like that. And then the third stage of that is you're getting into the acceptance stage, where you're just kind of knowing you're fucked and you're going to be there for a while.
Yep.
So it takes a while to get through those
stages.
The stages.
The stages Marky created.
But yeah, but as far as and then trying to get a job. I could get my stuff expunged from Michigan, but I have an 8-digit Bureau of Prisons number. You can't get that shit expunged. So everywhere I go, it says, forgot what they worded it so it sounds horrible. On my record. I got a copy of my record.
Yeah.
Man. So, yeah, one thing about getting clean is you're gonna face roadblock after roadblock, and this shit is so discouraging.
It really is. You're just like,
God.
I can't do. That's why the relapse rate is so high.
There's so many times where I get the case of the fuckets.
Yeah.
Like it ain't ever gonna happen.
Do you want to hear something crazy? This woman, I don't think I ever told you this. This woman offered Maddie to go to her place, go get clean. She was gonna buy her a car and basically help her. All that shit you're talking about that's hard to do, she would have had that handed to her on a silver platter. She denied it, and she said, no, you could just give me money instead if you want to help me.
Yeah, she said if you want to help me, you'd send me cash.
Isn't that fucked up?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just went with the thing, but yeah. And I get it. When you're in that state, you don't want. When you don't want it, there's nothing you can do. Like if you're an active addiction and you're not there yet, there's nothing you can say or do. There's not.
Let me tell you something. If you're taking money from people that have multiple sclerosis and shit,
MS,
and you're scamming, the universe is full of energy. Every time you do something fucked up and shady, you twist a piece of the universe.
Yes.
Okay? You don't know when that's going to snap back.
That is so true.
It could be a year, a month, a decade. But let me tell you something. It's like credit. When you do shit like that, when you twist the universe by doing shit like that, when that shit snaps back regular, you better watch out. Right now, she's living on credit. There's going to be a day where it's going to be time to pay the piper.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
The devil's going to come collecting.
And it's going to be hell. Because, yeah, I'm sure we all have been there. And This is like the worst thing I've never seen anyone do it like live on the internet though. It's crazy. And I think that's why it hit so big. But you're right though, you do have to pay that back.
Yeah, I've never done nothing grimy or shiesty that hasn't came back on me, if not 2 or 3-fold.
Yeah, it's gonna come back twice.
You don't get away. You might think you get away with something, but you ain't getting away with shit.
No,
as far as the world goes.
Yes, I can't imagine that detox too.
Oh my God, I don't wish that on my worst enemy. I detoxed there probably about 6 or 7 times.
Oh my God, that would be
Wayne
absolute
County,
hell.
9th precinct, flicking cockroaches away from me while I'm laying on the ground.
Oh God.
That's on Gratiot and Guns in 9th precinct. That place is horrible.
Oh my God.
You know, and
it's all loud and shit probably.
I detoxed at Oakland County Jail R9.
The food looked nasty when you showed me the thing online. Was that the place with the food?
45 people are laying on the ground in R9 at Oakland County, and you're there for, I was there for 9 days, I think.
Oh my God, I can imagine how slow time went by. You have to sleep next to all these people. They're loud. Oh my God.
That shit was terrible.
This is horrible. I can't imagine. I know this is like being raped when you're detoxing. That would suck so bad. Oh my God, that'd be hell.
Man,
I'm sorry.
Where'd that one come from?
I always thought that. That was always a fear of mine. And I always thought about that. Like, if you went to jail and you're detoxing, you know, because I've heard of a lot of people that, you know, when they try to get like people with like, they go for those people because they're like, their mind's not right. I can't imagine you're detoxing and someone trying to like fuck you or like you get raped or something. That would be hell.
Yeah, that ain't, you know, that rarely happens. That's not gonna happen in county jail. You know, you gotta.
Or just in general.
By the time you get through quarantine and all that shit, you know, you're already healthy. And as far as the federal, you got to go to Oklahoma City first to that reception center. And
that used to be Jackson, right? Or no?
No, I'm talking federal.
Oh, federal. Okay, sorry about that.
You got to go to Oklahoma City to the reception center there, and that's where they classify you at.
Okay.
And then from there, they can send you anywhere in the country.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter, you know, where you live. You can live in Michigan, and they're going to put you, you know, you'll be at Marion, Illinois, or anywhere, Danbury, Connecticut. You know, there's a bunch, they're all over the place.
Yeah.
But we seriously need a reform for corrections in this country because this shit obviously ain't working.
No, it's not. It's getting worse. Like, yeah, we really do.
You know, and I just wanted to touch on that. I wasn't trying to ramble. I apologize if anybody
No, I don't think you were rambling. It was interesting.
I wasn't trying to be a chatty Cathy or nothing, you know what I mean?
He's not like that at all. I made him do this.
Yeah.
I bribed him, no.
Whatever she bribed me with, it was worth it, so.
Thank you. Well, thank you for, you know, talking and everything.
Right, absolutely.
I love you.
All right, we'll probably do this again.
Yes, definitely.
People can stand listening to.
They will. They're fine.
Listening to me prattle.
They liked it. I want to be on Angie's channel on Monday to tell my story. I'm nervous, but we'll see how that goes.
I appreciate you guys, everyone that's listening and everything like that, you know.
Yeah, all right. Well, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for listening.
Ta-ta.